Many of you have still not joined. Just, acha, CR is selected or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Who is the CR now?
Satvik.
Satvik. Okay, so I'm writing my.
I'm Satvik and Sagar.
There should be two. That's what I was thinking.
Satvik and Sagar.
Okay, this is my phone number, but you have to contact me through CR until unless it is very urgent, right? And Satvik and who is the next one? Sagar.
Yes, ma'am.
So both of you will send your number on this number, all right?
Maybe they are
Okay,
not
ma'am.
here.
CR is not here.
Yes,
That's
ma'am,
okay.
I'm here.
Present, ma'am.
That's okay. They will find it on chat box. Asha, now onwards there will be a rule. I'll make it 5 to 10 minutes margin for you so that you join within 5-7 minutes. If it is more than 5-7 minutes, then you won't be able to join because what happens now, you are not able to follow what is being done in the class. Will that be fine with you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So today I'm not making, but from next class I'll make it that way. Okay. So let us start. We were doing rank in the previous class, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So let us proceed from there and see what next is there in line. I'm sharing my screen. I'm switching off my video because it distracts. Just a minute. Is it visible?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
So, okay. Now is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that day we had discussed echelon form a bit, right?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
So I am assuming that you are familiar with what is echelon form. And
Yes, ma'am.
we had discussed what is rank.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now we will be using echelon form to discuss rank, and then we will proceed to the next aspect of it, that is normal form of a matrix. All right. So let us start with this question. Had we discussed this question that day? No.
No, ma'am. No,
So
ma'am.
let us. I want you to sit with your notebook so that you solve with me. Now the question is, find the rank of this matrix, right? What will be the best way? There is one way that we had discussed that day, that you get a minor and you try to show that you have a minor of order r which is not 0 and minor of all other orders which is higher than r is 0, right? That was one way of doing it. Now
We
we
can
will be,
convert it into echelon form.
yes, now we will be doing it using echelon form. Okay. So the process of getting it in echelon form is, we try to get this kind of situation. We try to get this, that this L shape becomes 0. How? Let us try. Now you have this 1, 4, 8. Now what is the first step that I will do? See, R3 has this place as 0, right? So this place has to be left intact. No issue with this place. Okay. Now the second row, we have to make this 2 as 0. So I'll be doing R2 goes to R2 minus 2R1. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's try and make it. So this will be 0. What will be this? 10 minus 8 will give you 2. Then 22 minus 16 will give you 6.
6.
Okay. Now what I can do, see, this has R3 has 4 as its common factor. So if I write R3 goes to R3 by 4, it will not harm, right? So for
Ma'am,
the
but we
same
can do
step,
R3
for the
goes to
same
R2.
step,
Ma'am,
for the
we can
same
just
step.
do.
Huh?
Ma'am, we can do R3 goes to R3 minus 2 R2.
We can
Yes,
do, but
ma'am.
that we have to do in the next step. Now this we can do the same step. See, we can do it in the same step. So this will be 1 and 3, right? Now this was our first step. Now the second step is, this is 1, 3 and this is 2, 6. So we can do R3 goes to 2R3 minus R2, right? So this will be converted like this: 1, 0, 0, 4, 8, 2, 6, 0, 0. Right? We want 0 rows at the bottom. Is this okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
And we, in the next step, we can do R2 goes to R2 by 2. We could have done it before doing this, but since I did this first, so I will be doing it. This is R2 by 2. So this will go to 1, 0, 0, 4, 8, 1, 3, 0, 0. Now my question is it converted in upper triangular form or not?
No.
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Those who are saying yes, please justify. And those who are saying no, please justify.
Ma'am, and no, the diagonal, there is the not 0 in the last
Yes,
column.
This is your diagonal, right? What was the definition of upper triangular matrix?
Below the
The
diagonal, everything is 0.
below the diagonal, everything is 0. So what do you have below the diagonal? You have this, you have this, and you have this. Are they 0?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
this should be upper triangular, right? It never talks about what will you have in the diagonal. The simple statement is the matrix should have every entry 0 which falls below the diagonal. Right? So this is in echelon form. Now my next question is, can we reduce it further? Can we get more zeros?
No, ma'am.
Sure? Are you very sure about it?
Ma'am, why column operations?
One person at a time.
रो 2 को माइनस करें रो 1 में
Row 2 को minus row 1 if you will do, then this position will not remain.
Ma'am,
This
C3 minus 2C2.
can be, now this is important. Can we use C here?
नो मैम
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Then
No, ma'am.
when you are converting it in echelon form, we use only row operation. Is this okay?
Ma'am,
So
अगर हम
if you are using only row operation, you cannot change it further.
मैम लेकिन अगर हम R1 माइनस 4 R2 करें तो
Yes,
इक्वल फॉर्म मिलेगा.
फिर से सोचो. You are saying you are doing R1 minus 4 R2. Then what will happen to this?
मैम 0 तो 0 ही रहेगा.
नॉन जीरो हो जाएगा मैम.
Non-zero हो जाएगा. There is a system that we follow. हम इसलिए इसको जीरो बनाते हैं कि इसके बाद when you proceed from this side to this side, this place of zero remains intact.
Ma'am?
0 ही तो है.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am.
One person at a time.
Ma'am, is it compulsory to do R2 is R2 by 2? Because in Ackland form, our rank is calculated by non-zero rows. So
No,
that
it is not necessary. It is not necessary. But what we do when, see, Eklund form is generally not calculated in isolation. Mostly we use Eklund form for some other aspects. All right. So this is just an intermediate step. So we are used to reduce it till the maximum possibility. Since it was obvious that it has 2 as a common multiplier, so I preferred to shift it in this form. If the question is only till Eklund form and if you are leaving it at this stage, then nobody will deduct your marks. Are you getting my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
But generally we are in habit of finishing it till this point. Beyond
Excuse me,
this, we cannot do any other thing. Yes, beta.
Ma'am, as soon as we have created a full zero row, then we must understand this point that we cannot create more zeros.
No. If you have a row which has non-zero entry where you have a zero entry, then you cannot reduce it further. Because if you try to reduce it further, the position of zero will change. Like, let me show it to you. Like, if you try to reduce any of it, maybe at this stage if you try to reduce, or at this stage, how will you reduce? Suppose you want to reduce this one, right? This is the first non-zero entry in the second row. Yes,
Yes,
or
ma'am.
no? If you want to reduce it, the only row that can help you is row 1. Because row 3 is all zero entries, so it won't help you. Now, if you want to use row 1, that means what can you do? You will do R2 goes to 4 R2 minus R1, right? To make it 0. Now, see what will you get here. When you do this, you will get 1, 4, 8. 4 R2 minus R1 will give you minus 1. This position will be 0. And 4 R2 is 12 minus 8 gives you 4. That means this is not in upper triangular form.
Then we can reduce the 4 in the previous matrix.
No, you cannot. You cannot reduce.
Then we can do R1 is equal to R1 minus 4 R2.
That's what I was saying earlier.
Do we need that? Do we need that? That's the
No, ma'am,
question.
in rank we do not need, but we can reduce it.
Right now we don't need, right?
Yes, ma'am.
The only objective is, if we are doing for echelon form, the only objective is to get the upper triangular matrix, which cannot be reduced further. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
So if we are able to get till this point, we will not work for more for echelon form.
मैम आपने also बोला कि हमें सेकेंड उसको हाफ करना कंपल्सरी नहीं है, लेकिन अगर एवरी रो में फर्स्ट एलिमेंट 1 नहीं है तो वो एक फॉर्म तो हो नहीं सकती.
मैंने आपको 2 पार्ट में इसको बताया था कि कुछ बुक्स में कुछ ऑथर्स बी को कंपल्सरी मानते हैं, मतलब इसको 1 कंपल्सरी मानते हैं कि आप करो, लेकिन अगर आप नहीं भी करते हो तो दैट इज ऑल्सो एक्सेप्टेड.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. I hope this question is understood.
Ma'am, if any of the elements in the upper triangle is 0, then still
That's
it
okay.
is known as
That's-
still upper
that's o-
upper triangle matrix.
Yes. The thing that you have to see is this, that when you check when you check elements below the principal diagonal, everything should be 0. All right. So let's try and proceed to the next concept.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, actually, I was not able to attend the previous 2 classes
This
because I
is
had an
no
exam.
excuse. You are supposed to check your old videos.
Ma'am, I had entrance exams, so I was not able to attend those classes. Is it by any chance possible that you can please give a short overview or something?
Better, the videos of previous lectures are already on MS Stream. You can check it from there for lectures that we had discussed. You can go through those lectures, first thing. Second thing, whatever we are teaching, the audio explanation of all those things are already on your LMS. You just view it, you can check it. Still, if something is left in between, you can come and discuss. Once the lecture is over, you come with your problems, we can discuss, we can devote 10-15 minutes, not on Friday, but some other days. Friday is really busy. All right?
Okay, ma'am.
First thing. Second thing, there is a thumb rule. When lecture is going on, no personal question should be discussed because it breaks the continuity of the class.
I'm sorry
Right?
for
Yeah,
I was
that's
actually
okay. That's okay.
going
For
to
today,
ask you in
it's
the beginning only, but
hmm, that's okay. For today, it's all right. But it actually breaks the whole focus. Right?
yeah, sorry.
No, no, that's okay, bacha. For this time, first day, it's fine. All right. Now see the next question. Check the next question. It is a 4x4 matrix and I'm waiting for you to do this. You try and solve this with the same procedure. So how do we go about it? This is 16. The first step is to, yes?
Excuse me. So what was the rank in first question? 1?
2 beta. You had 2 non-zero rows, right? Check.
Okay.
The non-zero ranks that you had got is, this is first non-zero rank and this is second non-zero rank. So number of non-zero ranks give you to rank, right? Number of non-zero rows gives you rank. So the rank of this particular matrix is 2. All right.
हम रैंक डिटर्मिनेंट यूज करके नहीं निकाल देते
किसमें बेटा?
जो रैंक थी हम डिटर्मिनेंट यूज करके नहीं निकाल देते
नहीं, हर एक में डिटर्मिनेंट से रैंक नहीं निकाल सकते ना. डिटर्मिनेंट तो सिर्फ स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स का होता है और उसमें रैंक आप नहीं निकालते थे. आई डोंट रिमेम्बर दैट आपने रैंक निकाली थी. All right. The next part. Now see this question. How do we approach this question? Whenever you get any matrix, the approach is you try to get zeros here. Once you are able to make these zeros, then focus on these. All right. So generally we proceed L shape. So let us try and make this as 0. The first one is 16. How do we get 16? See, 10 plus 6 is giving us 16. Right? So if I write R4 goes to R4 minus R1 plus R3. Is it okay for you?
Yes, ma'am.
So what we will get? I'm writing first row because that we need not to touch unnecessary. And now the fourth row. So 16 minus 16 gives us 0. Now this is 4 and this is 4. So this is giving us 0. Now 12 and 9 and 3, 12 is giving us 0. 15, 7 and 8, 15, 0. So fourth row we are able to get in 0. Now what is left? Now this row. If you check R3 we can write R3 goes to R3 minus R1 plus R2. See, this is 10 and this is 6 plus 4, right? This is first step. In first step, we are doing 2 operations. So this gives us 0. 10 minus 10. 3 minus 3 gives us 0. 9 minus 9, sorry, again 0. 7 minus 7, again 0. So third row is also 0. Now we have this row, right? And we want this to become 0. What do we do? If I write R2 goes to 3 R2 minus 2 R1. 4 3s are 12 and 6 2s are 12. So this will give me 0. Now see what will you get here. This is 6 minus 2, right? So that will be 4. Now this is 12. 6 3s are 18 and minus 6. So that is 12. Now this is minus 3 and plus 16. See, minus 3 minus 16. What are we getting here? See,
Minus
multiplied by minus 19. Right? So if you check this, this has more zeros than this. That means we cannot reduce it further. Are you able to make out? If your first column or whatever non-zero column that you have has more zeros than the next one, then you cannot reduce it further in terms of zeros. All right. So what will be the non-zero rank? This will be the non-zero rank, and this will be the non-zero row, and this will be the non-zero row. These two rows are zeros. So what should be the rank of this A? 2.
2.
Understood? Now let us
Yes.
see how it is solved here. See, R3 goes to this, R4 goes to this. So these two steps. Now they have used minor. I don't prefer using minor. We have reduced it. That was easy. So reduce it and get the result. All right.
In this question, I have a doubt. How do we select which minor we have to calculate? Like
Any
6,
minor
1,
that
4,
gives you non-zero value. What was the statement in the rank definition of rank? The statement was that whatever minor
smallest
you
minor,
have,
which is
R minor of rank R should be greater than 0, and all minors of rank greater than 1 should be 0. That was the position. Then R will be the rank. Now if you check this, if you try to take any minor which is of order 3 or more, you have to include 0 rank, right? 0 row. Wherever you want to try the 3 cross 3. Are you getting?
yes.
So if you get 3, all the minors are giving you 0. And if you take any minor which is 2 cross 2 here, then you are able, like 6 into 2 minus 4 into 1, that is non-zero. Or if you select this one, this one is 0. If you select this one also, this is not 0. 3 into minus 1 minus 8 into 6, again it is not 0. Right? So if you are able to get even one minor which is giving you non-zero value and all other higher order minors gives you 0 value, then that is the rank. So in this situation also the rank should be 2. And how we have solved, converting it in echelon form, the rank was 2. Is this okay?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, the rank with this minor method is calculated by if any minor which gives a non-zero element. So
A
that is
non-zero
counted
value, non-zero value, and all the minors of higher order always gives you 0. Like if you try to take any minor of order 3, then what will you get? You have to include this 0 row. You have no choice.
Yes.
Whether you include this 0 row or you include this 0 row. Wherever you want to take 3 cross 3 minor. So if you have any row which is 0, that means the output will be 0 only, right?
Yes.
But you are able to secure a non-zero minor. Like this minor is not giving you 0. If you focus on this minor, or even if you focus on this minor, this is also not giving you 0. So if you are able to get at least one minor that doesn't give you 0, then the rank will be the order of that minor. So here, since 2 cross 2 is giving you non-zero, so the rank of A will be 2.
Okay.
Ma'am?
Okay.
Yes?
Ma'am, but in this case, the upper triangular matrix is not formed.
Because they have used half of the zero part and the minor part. Since the question does not ask you to convert into echelon form. The question was only to find the rank. I have solved it using echelon form, right?
Okay, ma'am.
I have solved it using echelon form. They have used minor method. Actually, they have mixed it.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. So both are right. Whatever you can easily see. I prefer echelon form because that gives a sure shot method without any speculation. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's
Yes,
proceed to the next part of it. Next part is normal form of a matrix. Normal form of a matrix. So I want you to understand what it is, what it represents. Suppose you have a matrix like this. Suppose you have a matrix like this. Okay, 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay, then you can write this matrix as I2 O O O. Now what this O represents? Try and see this. This O is represented like this. This is O, this one. Okay? Now this O, is it visible to you, this color?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
This O
Yes,
represents
ma'am.
this. And this O represents this.
Yes, ma'am.
So what we are doing, we are changing the you are able to divide this whole matrix in 4 parts. This part represents your I2. This part represents your null matrix of order 2 cross 1. This part represents a null matrix of order 1 cross 2. And this part represents a null matrix of order 1 cross 1. Okay. Generally, we don't write the order of this matrix, but you should understand what it means. Is this okay?
Yes,
Now, now if I have to write this, the meaning of this is, see, suppose you have this situation. I am giving you a larger matrix. Sorry. Suppose you have this situation. What is the order of this matrix? 5 cross 3. 5 rows, 3 columns. So you can represent this matrix like this. I3
O O
O
O.
2 cross 3.
Oh,
Understood? This is the
ma'am, why
meaning.
only one O?
One is, no, it's 2 cross 3. The order of this O is 2 cross 3. This is a null matrix of 2 rows and 3 columns. See? 2 rows and 3 columns. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Now focus on this. By now you must have realized what it means. Suppose you have this. May I clear these two so that I write this?
Yes.
May I
Yes,
clear?
ma'am.
Okay. Now see this. Focus on this. Now I'm trying to make this. See what will it be. Suppose you have okay. then you can write this as I3 O 3 cross 3. All right, this represents this. This is the representation.
Yes, ma'am.
And if I have to represent this, suppose I write this. So this is nothing but I2. Or if I have just one element in the matrix, so this is nothing but I1. If I have this matrix, then this is nothing but I3 and so on. Have you understood this notation?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let us try. Let us try and use this notation. Now remember this notation. A matrix is said to be in normal form. A matrix is said to be in normal form if this holds. Means the matrix is either in this form. There are four ways of writing a normal matrix. Either it is in this form, or it is in this form, or it is in this form, or it is in this form. Okay? If you are able to convert any matrix in this form, then that particular matrix is known as normal form of the matrix. Normal form of the matrix.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes?
Ma'am, in the D part, we have only the unit matrix.
No, you have 0 also, right?
Ma'am, D part.
In D part, you have only unit matrix, no zeros.
Okay, ma'am.
So, if you are getting any of these forms, then that is known as normal form. I want to focus on these forms so that you remember this. Normal form has these four systems. Remember this. This is also known as canonical form. You take a matrix and then you try and convert it in this form. Now there are two theorems related to it. I want you to focus on those theorems. If you have an M cross N matrix, then you can reduce this matrix in this form if the rank of the matrix is R by using finite chain of elementary operations where IR is the R road unit matrix. In other words, it says that if you are able to convert a matrix in this form, then R will be the rank of the matrix. All right. Now there is a second theorem that says that the rank of a M cross N matrix is R if and only if it can be reduced to the form this. So it actually this clubs this also. It has two ways. See, when you are saying this, you are saying if and only if. If and only if. Right? So if M cross N matrix has rank R, then you can convert it in this form, or if a matrix is converted in this form, then its rank is R. What is R? R is the order of the identity matrix. Is this understood or not? Now in this situation, when you have to convert them, yes.
Ma'am, what's the difference in first and second theorem? They both are
First,
same.
second theorem includes first theorem. They are not same. Second theorem includes first theorem.
Okay.
First theorem is simply saying that if the matrix if the matrix is of rank R, then you can reduce it in this form by a finite chain of elementary operation. That's all. Okay. And the second theorem is saying exhaust allow, please. Exhaust allow. And second theorem is saying that if you are having a matrix with rank R, then you can reduce it in this way, Or if you are able to reduce it in this way, then the rank is R.
Ma'am,
Is this
if
okay?
we are able to reduce it in other form, other normal form.
In normal form, whatever is your normal form. Whatever is your normal form, they all are same.
Okay.
Any of the forms. Okay, this is the most general form, right? You may not have this row, you may not have this row, but IR has to be there. That's all. Is this okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now,
Yes, ma'am.
there is one very important aspect related to it. This I want you to focus on. If you remember, when you were doing inverse of a matrix, you did this kind of situation, right? A was IA and A was AI. Do you remember?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
When it was said, find inverse of a matrix using elementary transformation, then this was the process, right? Hmm?
Yes, ma'am.
This is pre-factor of A and this is post-factor of A, right? Pre and post-factor. Now remember this. When you were using pre-factor, you were using row operations. When you were using post-factor, you were using column operation. Do you remember this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Now we are going to use both the operations together. Now the theorem says that if rank of a m cross n matrix A is R, then there exist non-singular matrices P and Q such that PAQ is this. All right. Now the question is, how do we find this PAQ? What we are doing, we are using row and column operation on A to get this. Okay. Now this is a pre-factor and this is a post-factor of A. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Now check, your A is m cross n matrix. So if you want a pre-factor and that too you want it in I, then I should have an order m cross n. Otherwise you cannot multiply. There will not be a compatibility of multiplication, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you want to post multiply by I, then I should have this. I should have an order n cross n.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am, in the pre-factor, why should be the rows equal to m only?
Just you tell me. What is the condition of multiplication for matrices?
Ma'am,
That
the
the
number of columns of pre-factor must be equal to the rows of the post-factor, like in this case
Yes.
A.
A. So they should be m only, right?
Ma'am, but why should be the rows be same of pre-factor?
How will you multiply? You did multiplication of matrices, right?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you do? I'm just writing it, though it is class 12th level, still I'm telling you. Suppose you have this and you want to multiply with something, then you want same number of columns here, na? Same number of rows here, right? Otherwise, how will you multiply term by term? If suppose you have only x and y, what will be the first term of the product? Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am, I understood.
Whatever number of columns you have here, you have to have same number of rows here so that you can multiply it term by term and get the result here. Okay, so if you are multiplying two matrices, whatever is your pre-factor, its number of columns should be same as the number of the rows in the next one. That's a basic condition of multiplication, or that is known as compatibility of multiplication of matrices. All right, so let's focus on what we were doing. Is it understood or not? You still have doubt? Please ask.
No, ma'am, understood.
Okay. So now in that situation, I want you to focus on this. Whatever is your pre-factor for A, Whatever is your prefactor, this I is your prefactor. Since this I is prefactor, it should be of order m, and this I is its post factor, so its order should be n. All right, this is one rule. Second thing, since we are using row operation in prefactor and column operation in post factor, this is row operation and column operation. So when you try to convert A in this form, what you do, whatever you do in row here, you will do the same in rows here. And whatever you do in column here, you will do the same in this I. Are you understanding? Are you understanding or not?
Please repeat.
Please repeat.
I'm saying since this I is acting as row, IMM is acting as a prefactor and INN is acting as a post factor, when you just remember this that you were doing. When you had I as a prefactor, you were using row operations. When you had I as a post factor, you were using column operation. All right, just keep that in mind. When you try to convert this A in normal form, then whatever you do in rows, you will do the same in the prefactor. Whatever you do in the columns, you will do the same in the post factor. And when you are able to convert it in this form, whatever you get in I is P, whatever you get in this I is Q. This is the way how we calculate two non-singular matrices. We will do it using one example. Hope that will help you. Let's try and understand what it means. Let me see if I have any question. Keep this in mind. First, we will do how to convert in normal form so that you understand how to get P and Q. Now, the first question is, reduce the matrix this to the normal form and hence find the rank. Okay. Now, my question is, by reducing normal form, how do we find the rank? The reason is very simple. Suppose you are able to get A like this. Just see. Suppose you have this situation. Can you tell me what will be the rank of this?
2.
2.
2 is the rank. Because when you see the upper triangular part, you have two non-zero rows, right? So the rank is 2. Right? So that the simple meaning of this is, you can write it like this, right? IR 0, 0, 0. And what is R here? I2.
Yes, ma'am.
That means if you are converting any matrix in its normal form, whatever is the order of your I, that will be the rank of the matrix. So normal form is also used to get the rank. Is it okay? The concept is understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we have a matrix this. Now we have a matrix this. The matrix is 3, 4, 7, 2, 2, 4, minus 1, 6, 5. You want to convert it in normal form. The process that we adopt is, first we convert it in echelon form and then we use column operation to convert it in normal form. So if we have to use in echelon form, see this is 7 and this is 3 plus 4. So the first step that we have to follow is R3 goes to R3 minus R1 plus R2. Okay. So that will give us 3, 2, minus 1, 4, 2, 6, 0, 0 and 0. Okay. Now you can see that this is divisible by 2. So if I write R2 goes to R2 by 2, let's see what we will get. This is our second step. We will get 3, 2, minus 1, then 2, 1, 3 and 0, 0, 0. Now what we have to do, we have to make this as 0, this as 0, right? So if I write R2 goes to 3 R2 minus 2 R3, that is fine. What we will get? We will get 3, 2 minus 1, 0, 0, 0. This is 0. Now 3 R2 is 3 and this is 4. So that will give us minus 1. This is 9 and this is plus 2. So that will give us 11. The C, is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
This was our third option. Now we are able to get in echelon. This is an echelon form. We cannot reduce it using row further. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Because here the number of zeros are more than this. So we cannot reduce it further. This is an echelon form. Now what we will do, we will use column operation. Okay? Like first we have to make this as 0. How do I do that? Very simple. Now we will use C2 goes to C2 plus 2 C3. Okay? This is fourth step. So what I'll get? I'll get 3, 0, and what will this? This will be minus 1 only. 0, 0, 0. Now minus 1 plus 2C3. So 22 minus 1 gives you 21. Then the third line remains as it is, 0. Okay. Now I have to make this as 1. So what will I do? I'll do C1 goes to C1 by 3. C2 goes to C2 by 21. Any problem in this? I'm writing it here. I'm writing it here. So this is 1, 0, minus 1, 0, 1, 11, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Now what we have
11
to...
by 21.
No, it's column wise division.
Oh.
I did C2 goes to C2 by 21. Alright, so only column is it changing. After echelon form, we are using only column. Now I have to make this as 0. Okay, so what I'll do? I'll write C3. These two are zeros. So it will not affect. Yes, C3 goes to C3 plus C1. So I'll get 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 11, 0. Now next I'll do C3 goes to C3 by 11 minus C2. Okay. So when I'll do C3 by 11, it will become 1. And when I subtract it from C2, it will become 0. I tried to incorporate 2 steps in one go. So what I'll get after doing this, I'll get, I'm writing it here, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, and 0, 0, 0. Are you able to comprehend?
Yes, ma'am.
So what will be the output here? This will be of this form. This is I2, 0, 0 is of which order? 2 cross 1.
2 cross 1.
And this is 0, 2 cross, 1 cross 2, sorry. 1 cross 2, and this is 0, 1 cross 1. Right? Now this is the normal form of the given matrix, this matrix. Is this all right?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, is it compulsory to use the column-wise operations after we have reached the echelon form?
If we follow a system, we will not commit mistake. Because normal form doesn't come individually mostly. We use normal form to generate P and Q. So if you are following the system, you will not do any kind of mistake in P and Q. Because till the point you are using row operation, you will only operate on I, M, M cross M. And when your row operations are exhausted, you are using column operation, then you will work only on I, N cross N. So that will make your question correct. You will not commit mistake. So I will not suggest
Okay,
that you
ma'am.
jump from row to column and column to row. You follow one system, right? So first use row operation, convert it in echelon form, then use column operation to reduce it in normal form. Is this aspect understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
If everybody is
Yes,
clear
yes,
about
ma'am.
it, now let's see how much is the answer in this case. Let me clear this first. Now see, this is the output, right? This is the output. Their method is bit longer. It is up to you. See, there is no hard and fast rule that which column you should operate first. It's totally up to you. Is this all right? Now note
Ma'am, it
down this
is not
question.
compulsory to write the order of null methods.
No, it is not compulsory, but I'll ask you to write it. For few questions, you write it so that it becomes clear to you how to write it. Like I mostly write.
Okay.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
what is the weightage of such kinds of question in exam?
You will definitely get one. And if it comes as normal form, generally 6 to 8 marks.
Okay,
And
ma'am.
it mostly it comes as an intermediate step, so you cannot afford losing it. So now please take this question and solve. By the time I take attendance, I expect you to solve this question. Is this okay? Note it down
Okay, ma'am.
and respond to your attendance. I'm just opening Amazon. Follow the system, okay? What is the status? Are you able to get it? There is some problem with the Amazon site. I'm not able to open it. So what you do, you please post it in chat box. I have downloaded the attendance sheet and I'll try to do it. Amazon is not opening up at all. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Please post it on chat box so that you also have a record and I also have a record.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, beta.
Ma'am, the example that we have to do in that the matrix is not a square one.
Doesn't matter. Nobody has asked you to do it for a square man. You can still convert it in echelon form, right? The only thing that you have to do is to get an upper triangular matrix.
Okay, ma'am.
It's not a compulsory thing that you can convert only when you have a square matrix. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
So please do it. I hope everybody is pasted in chat box.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Chat is disabled now.
No, chat
Yes,
is not
ma'am.
disabled.
Yes, ma'am. Chat is disabled. I have posted in general.
Post it in general only. General only. Everybody is supposed
Okay,
to
ma'am.
post it in general only.
I got the answer as OI3.
O I3. You can interchange the columns to make it I3O.
I can.
So do that. I3O is the answer. You can see.
Yes, ma'am. I got it. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's all for today. See you in the
Excuse
next
me, ma'am.
class. Yes, beta.
Ma'am, my chat is disabled.
Please post it on general.
Okay, ma'am.
Please post it on general. Though I have downloaded the attendance sheet, still you should have a record. Okay. So that's all for today. See you in the next class.
Okay,
And
ma'am.
by then I expect you to finish the portion that is there on PPT.